Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we go beyond the marketing hype and dig into the real numbers. Today we're cracking open Ennis Incorporated's latest report, and apparently they've got some exciting news about their financial performance and a little something extra for shareholders. Alright, so we're looking at a Form 8K filing from Ennis Incorporated. Think of an 8K as a company's way of quickly telling the public about really big important stuff that is happening right now. It is not like their usual quarterly reports. This is for the urgent news, and the date on this is the 22nd of December 2025. They're reporting on their financial results for the 3 and 9 months that ended on the 30th of November 2025. So basically they're sharing how they did financially heading into the end of the year. Before we dive into the money talk, if you like getting these kinds of straightforward breakdowns from corporate filings, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we chat all things investing and corporate news. So the big deal here is that on the 22nd of December, Ennis Incorporated released a press announcement about their financial results. This is usually where companies try to put their best foot forward, highlighting the good stuff. This announcement is attached to this report so we can see exactly what they're saying. But wait, there is more. Beyond the regular financial update, the company's board of directors decided to get a little generous. On the 18th of December, they declared a quarterly cash dividend. For every share of their common stock, shareholders will get 25.0 cents. This ordinary dividend is scheduled to be paid out on the 5th of February 2026 to anyone who owns the stock on the 8th of January 2026. So, if you are an investor, this is a nice little bonus coming your way. It tells us the company is profitable enough to share some of that profit directly with its owners. Now, about those shares, Ennis Incorporated's common stock, which has a par value of $2.5 per S-share, trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol EBF. This is important because it means the company is big enough to be listed on one of the major stock exchanges, giving investors a place to buy and sell their shares. They've included their press release as Exhibit 99.1. This is usually the main source of information for the financial results they are announcing today. Think of it as the company's official statement on how they performed. And finally, at the end, we see the signatures that make this filing official. Vera Burnett, the Chief Financial Officer, has signed off on this report on the 22nd of December 2025. Her signature means she has reviewed and confirmed the information presented here. Now, let's talk about what this really means. Ennis Incorporated is a company that deals in printed products, forms, and related services. So when they report financial results, we want to see if their core business is growing, if they're making money, and if they're managing their costs well. The press release they issued, which is attached to this 8K, is where the real meat and potatoes are for understanding their performance. Unfortunately, the actual numbers from that press release aren't directly in this 8K filing itself, other than the announcement of the release. Usually on an 8K mentioning financial results, you might see a summary or key figures. However, the fact that they're announcing it means they've likely had a positive period or at least met expectations. The dividend declaration is a really good sign. It shows confidence from the management and the board that the company is generating enough cash flow to reward its shareholders. For investors, dividends are a direct return on investment. It signals that the company's operations are stable and profitable enough to have surplus cash available. It is not just reinvesting everything back into the business, but also saying here is some cash for. You're looking at the broader picture. Ennis Incorporated is in a competitive market with the rise of digital communication. Companies that provide physical printed materials have had to adapt. Their success depends on their ability to innovate, offer unique products, and maintain strong relationships with their customers. The fact that they are declaring a dividend suggests they are navigating this landscape successfully, at least for now. However, we need to remember that this is just a snapshot. While the dividend is positive, it is crucial to look at the actual financial results mentioned in the press release to get the full story. Are revenues up or down? Are profits growing? How are their expenses being managed? Are they taking on too much debt? We would typically want to see trends over several quarters to truly assess the company's direction. For example, if this dividend is being paid out from earnings that are shrinking, it might not be as sustainable as it first appears. Conversely, if earnings are growing strongly, even a small dividend can be a sign of great things to come, or that they are returning value to shareholders after a period of strong growth. A key thing to watch for in a company like this is their ability to adapt to technology. Are they offering digital printing solutions, or are they still heavily reliant on traditional methods? Their strategic focus will tell us a lot about their long-term prospects. A company that embraces new technologies and customer needs will likely fare better than one that sticks to the old ways. In my opinion, Ennis Incorporated seems to be in a stable position, enough so to confidently share profits with shareholders. The dividend is a positive signal of current financial health and management confidence. However, without seeing the actual financial numbers from the press release, it is hard to give a definitive assessment of their growth trajectory or potential risks. We, as investors or observers, need to see those numbers to understand the story behind the dividend. Are they growing earnings and paying a dividend, or are they paying a dividend while earnings are flat or declining? The former is a sign of strength. The latter can be a warning sign. Alright, that is our quick look at this Ennis Incorporated 8K filing. What is your take on this dividend news and what it might mean for the company's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps our channel grow, and be sure to subscribe for more of these deep dives into corporate filings. Also, don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.